technically this engagement should have happened long time back, which means at least a couple of months back. But somehow most of our senior management team and our senior folks in the team are quite tied up with the work. So today is the event. So probably this event would be a two portion of it. The first one would be our internal team, which we will take it up for another hour and a half. Okay, that would include a kind of a presentation from the vertical heads of 4 verticals what we currently take care of it, followed by your quite an year-long quarterly awards. Okay, that's for the start of the month and the start of the quarter award. Then probably we'll have a break. Then once we get our senior management team by around 6:30 in the evening, then we will reassemble back. Okay, then we will have more deeper insights in terms of what is the management vision, or what is that management is looking at us, or what is that they are happy about in terms of what we delivered so far. So those kind of discussions or those kind of talks will start from 6:30 onwards. That will go for another maybe an hour, then maybe followed by dinner. That's the agenda today. Okay, it's a very kind of an unstructured day today. So we'll take it up on the go as it is whenever we want it. Okay. By the way, wish you all a great Happy New Year. Okay. Even though we're in the midst of the first week of the year, I believe 2025 is going to be one of the biggest year for us, for each one of our team members. On the professional front, I believe you would also have your own personal goals in terms of getting a girl to get married, or the girls whom you got, maybe the boys whom you got, to kind of expand the family. But paathukonga 25 ku mela pannunga and maternity leave la 6 maasam 9 maasam odu the team la clear. So those things are exclusions of it. But jokes apart, but 2025 is going to be a bigger year. Probably we will expand it more further. What is our vision towards 2025? Okay, so which not much of ado. So probably I'll leave it to the other 3 people in the team or 4 people in the team to kind of take it up forward. Okay, so they would give their insights of what they've done in terms of their vertical as so far, and what is they planning to do in this year. Clear? So I would like to call Preethi to take it over the presentation. So that will run for 5-10 minutes of time, followed by Shannon Mani, then followed by Saravanan from tech team. Then we'll come back again then. Okay. So unno yaradu irukingla floor la, which colleagues are still working in the floor, who are very enthusiastically doesn't want to come out of the chair to this venue. Anybody still there? Because still I couldn't see much known faces. Is the QC team here? QC team? அவங்களுக்கே டவுட்டாக இருக்குது, நாங்கள் தான் QC டீமான்னு. எவ்வளோ பேர் இருக்கீங்க? 7-8 பேர் தான் இருக்கீங்க. Where are the other rest? Where is on the way? Do they know the way to come here? Oh, quite good. Okay, let me see whether they come back before 6. How about the other tech team? Everyone here? Tech team? 4th floor உட்காந்துருக்க டீம் தான் tech team. Clear? இருக்கீங்களா? Okay, done. Fantastic. What about the production team? கம்மியாக இருக்குது கை. 2 கை தூக்கக்கூடாது, ஒரு கை தூக்கணும். Okay, GD? Okay. Am I left over? Okay, LMS team. Okay, LMS team of product side of it, the front end side team of sales team. Oh, 4 ஜீவன் இருக்கு. Okay, வாங்க உள்ள வாங்க. Okay, how about the Immerz team? Okay, okay, good. Thank you guys. Thank you. I'll leave it to you then.
Very good evening to all. So how are you all feeling? Good, great, fantastic. Silence is not an option. Good, great, fantastic. Great? Okay. So maybe after all the 3 presentations or after 6:30 it would be fantastic. Okay. So why are we all here today? we are celebrating 150 clients that we have onboarded. So that's a fantastic feat that we have done together as a team, all of us. So 150 and counting. So I'm here to talk about digital learning services. So 2024 highlights, a quick sneak peek into what we have all done together for the year. So in our vertical, we have worked for 43 clients, and we have done over 400 projects which are completed and released. And in localization, it's about 280 projects that we have all done. And on the floor, there are about 180 projects that are in progress in different stages. So all this number, what we see here, it's all because of each one of you. So 2024 had been a great year for us. We have been facing a lot of appreciations, and Novac is being talked about in the industry. So that's all because of this number, what we see. So these are the logos added in 2024. So I'm sure, all of you would have known about, these clients and the requirement, and most of you would have been working on the projects for these clients. So it looks great to see all big names and brands. And these are all the logos from the Middle East. And kudos to Mutea and the team who worked on for all these clients. So 150 is not just a number. So it means a lot to us. So what do you think this signifies, the number 150 clients? For any organization, any business, when we look at, when we reach the 100 clients milestone or 150 clients milestone, that means, something. So all I could think of is, number one, it's the trust that we have built in the industry. So the trust and the belief that we were able to get from our clients is one of the factors that had made us to reach this 150. Second is the reputation. So Novac now is a brand that is being spoken about, and it is known in the length and breadth of the country, and we are foraying into the global market as such. So it's like that's a factor leading to this 150. And now we are a key player in the market. That's the reason, being there at 150 among the major players, now Novac is also in the league. And finally, and this would be the major factor, I would say, it's the hard work and dedication which each one of you have put in. So, big round of applause for each one of you here. If not for your hard work, we wouldn't have been able to meet this 150. So there are some success metrics which I would like to showcase here. So one is, besides India, we were able to cater to the Middle East market, and we are setting base in US. So 2025, as Pradeep had said, it's going to be a huge year for us because there are lots of plan. There is a lot of business strategy that is being worked on for getting into the US. So 2024, the base what we have set is going to make us take the giant leap in 2025. And we are one of the major players in the PSU sector. Like a lot of tenders we were able to bid and win successfully. And when you look at the industries, it's like diverse. So we are like catering to a lot of industries now, and we don't want to keep any industry untapped. So these are all the industries that we have served in 2024. And here is a sneak peek into the growth of the client. The number of new clients which we have onboarded in 2022 is 13, 2023 is 25, and 2024 is 43. And 2025, What's a number that we can look at? 250 only in DLS, Digital Learning Services? All put together? Okay, let's talk about it after some time. Okay, this is about the team growth. Yeah, I have to mention this client growth, the complete credit will go to the sales team and the digital marketing team. So we have Mutaya, Prabhakar, Dinesh, right now with the side. So right now we have these people, and there are other colleagues of us who are working so hard to bring the numbers. To onboard a client is very, very difficult. So when we say 150, that the power of 150 is something which I'll talk in a while. All this was possible only because of their hard work. So definitely they need a big round of applause now. And as a team, we have grown from 79 in 2022 to 97 in 2023-24, and as of now we are 125 team member in digital learning services, and the complete credit I would like to give to the HR team, Buna, Shankar, Digilan. So it's a great work that you guys have done. You have been very supportive to us and continue to support us. We would like to reach as a team, all vertical put together, 300. So these are some key projects like, Indian Oil. We have recently been awarded a 500 hour of content development, and this is going to go on till 27. And we are working with NICF to develop 100 hours of content. And for SRM, we have recently signed for 90 hours of content development, and a lot more coming in the way. And for CBC capacity building commission, we are working on developing 13 plus hours of content, and a lot more is coming on the way. So these are some significant content development work that we are doing. So here you can see some of the words from our clients. So this means a lot to all of us, because all the hard work and commitment that you have put into the work has resulted in, this is just a small single slide I had mentioned. There are a lot that client had appreciated our work. So the power of 150 that I was mentioning is, we already have 150 clients now. So when we go by the market norm, it is going to be like, with every client, we can look at 30% cross-selling or upselling. So that is a huge opportunity for us. And we can look at 85% client retention, which means we are going to retain the client and repeat the revenue from the 150. And there is a baseline of 10% which we can take as referrals from them. So which means like that's going to generate new clients for us. So this is, if the sales team had worked so hard to bring 150 clients on board for us, now it's the role of the operations team. That is, we all should ensure that we are able to get 30% through cross-selling and upselling. And 85% of client retention is something that we look at, and 10% of referrals. So when we do our job well, we all do our work. When we do it well, we can ensure that we are able to get this. So this, do you all see a huge potential in this 150 which we have currently? So that is what I say as the power of 150. So how we can do that? It's very simple. First is going to be passion. So what we do it with love. So passion is the only key to capitalizing the 150 clients that we have. Next is going to be the precision. So when we work on content, precision matters. So as we pursue perfection, we automatically will excel in what we do. So we look at precision. That's going to be the second P. And third is going to be persistence. So we will be persistent in doing what we do, and we will do it very well. So that should be the ethos that we all should have. So if we are clear about these three, we can ensure that we can excel in getting the numbers right. So looking ahead 2025, as I said, US market is something that we are looking for, and we all will be working together on that. A lot of changes to be done. Yes, we are in the process of doing that and adding global client logos. So next time when we all meet, we should be able to see a lot of global client logos. And other revenue streams, yes, that is also in the plan. And 250 clients, somebody here was telling like we can target 250 clients this year. Yes, that's already mentioned there. So that's about digital learning services. I would like to use this opportunity to thank each one of you, all the support teams, and for all the collaboration and how we were able to run together. So we all exist here to excel, and that is because of each one of you. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for the applause. Good evening, respond பண்றீங்களா? Thank you. Okay. See, நிறைய வாட்டி பேசியாச்சு நாமளே. So what I have thought is like, no, I'll make someone else speak. Okay, so we are working on a lot of bots and other things. So I thought the intro, everything can be done by this itself. You can even ask someone to come and ask some questions, it will answer. So most of it can be done by the bot. ஏதோ கொஞ்சம் எனக்கு பேச தெரிஞ்சது அப்புறமா நான் பேசிக்கிறேன். Hopefully it should work.
Good evening, everyone. As we gather here, there's a real sense of accomplishment in the air. We've reached 150 clients across Novac Learning and Novac Immerz, a milestone that reflects not only our growth but also the collective passion we share. This achievement wasn't a solitary effort, it's the culmination of countless hours, innovative ideas, and unwavering dedication from each of you. Let's take a moment to reflect on the incredible impact we've made and understand that this celebration is as much about honoring the hard work and commitment of this team as it is about welcoming 150 new partners. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart, for being such an integral and valued part of this journey.
So let's ask it to introduce itself. So we haven't named it yet, but it's part of a family of avatars we have created. Can you introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm one of the AI agents representing ARCA, an upcoming product from Novac Immerz. We're thrilled to be celebrating reaching 150 clients with Novac Learning and Novac Immerz today, a fantastic milestone in our 6-year journey. I'm here to answer any questions you might have about our company and our exciting future.
I just wanted to ask one question here. Can you explain about our journey so far?
Certainly, our journey began 6 years ago, driven by a vision to leverage AR and VR technologies to revolutionize training intervention efficiency. We started by exploring and experimenting, and despite facing challenges like a team reduction to just 2 members during COVID, we demonstrated incredible resilience. We rebuilt, grew to a team of 40, and successfully attracted the right talent. Today, we proudly serve a diverse portfolio of industry leaders, including Hyundai, Pidilite, and Daimler in manufacturing, Kaveri Hospitals and Leica in healthcare, and IDFC, Canara Bank, and Aditya Birla in financial services, just to name a few. This success in reaching 150 clients with Novac Learning and Novac Immerz is a testament to our team's dedication and hard work.
Can we talk about the future we are envisaging?
Our future is incredibly exciting. We see this 150 client milestone as just the beginning. Our roadmap includes productizing our services, expanding into new markets, and, most importantly, creating even more value for our existing partners like Hyundai, Pidilite, and all the others who have been instrumental in our growth. We are committed to continuing to innovate and improve the way training is delivered using AR and VR technologies.
Okay. Yeah, you can just move it. Okay, thank you. Thanks for patiently listening. And for every question, kai tatninga. Na pesinda kandipa tattin mating theriyo. So I think that worked actually. Fine. Anyways, you have to bear with me also after this. I won't take much time. So one of the major future, not challenges, what we are planning to do is like productize most of the services that we are offering right now. So we are even planning to create a product for creating VR solutions. That is something that we are working on, so that anybody should be able to create a VR solution or even immersive solution. So we are working on a lot of configurators. We started a year back in 2023 itself. The work started, and we're still working on some of it. 2021 we acquired our first client for Novac Immerz. When we started experimenting AR VR for supporting learning services, and then from there onwards we started realizing that it is not only for learning, it's going to be bigger than that. So we thought we have to coin something, and we coined Novac Immerz as a separate business vertical. And then from then onwards we had a great push because of metaverse. We also ventured into it, but we didn't materialize it, but it actually helped a lot. The push by Meta also. In fact, Facebook changed its name to Meta. That was a big thing. And as I said, 2023 onwards, we started working on a lot of productization, and the results we are able to see today. One of the biggest results is in 2024 we started integrating AI into our products, and it's a service that we are offering to one of our biggest client, Canara Bank, and that gave us motivation to work on it as a product. And in a couple of months, maybe in a month's time, it should be good to go to market, because we also named it. I don't know how many of you noticed it. Currently it is named as ARCA, 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 and one of the bots that we developed for ARCA is what was speaking to you. So we are planning to recreate all the learning modules, off-the-shelf modules created by DLS team using this AI bot, and that will be parallelly available to our clients along with whatever static learning modules are there. 2025, I don't know. Manik, anything new coming up? So we'll obviously try to integrate it. So that's the given. That's how we start working. Yeah, given the budget, whatever is there, I'll try to approve it. Right, and these are the clients we have been serving. I think some 75% of the clients, the logos we could get our hands on, we're showing it. some big names, especially for AR/VR. So obviously, most of them culminate with DLS. So we have, a big chunk of automobile clients. So I mean, we have gained a lot of experience working with them. And these are some client testimonials. So people laud us, especially the project team, because the way they work with them and be very precise with the communication. Right. So I'll move on to the next one where I'll introduce the team. So as the names come up, I would request the team members to stand up so that people know. There are a lot of people who have joined newly and they may not know you. So they will know that you belong to this crazy team. I request people to stand up as the names come up. Akash, Armugam. Oh, okay. Ajit Kumar, Arumugam, Balamurali, Bhargavi, Bhuneshwaran, Chokkalingam, Dinesh Kumar, G, Gauri Shankar, Emmanuel, Isireddy, Aneshwaran, Manik, Manoj, Mubarak, Ganesh, Naresh, Nigash, Pooja, Prabhu Manigandan, Praveen, Ponselva, Ramana, Ramkumar, Rakesh Ramesh, Shanavaz, myself standing here, Shyam Prakash, Satish, Satish Kumar Kanyappan, Shiva, Suraj, Surat Kumar, Vinod, Maitreyi, Maitreyi and Selva Ganapati. Right? Okay. So big applause to this team. So whatever you see and know, all these things have been culminated only because of all this work. Right? And there are many who have left us, but still, this is a team which is there, which will be also working on a lot of work, which is also going to, collaborate with the DLS team, especially with the content team, because they have a lot of work to do now, because we have the platform, you have the content, so we can do wonders. Right? Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Right. Yeah, the stage is there for you, Mani, please.
Good evening, everyone. Yeah, so let's quickly look at what we did at learning platforms. Okay, so for most of you, we sit at third floor, and we just occupy a small portion of it, and hoping to fill a few more spaces in the coming year. Okay, and so let me start with my presentation here. So most of you might not know what we are doing. So primarily, these are the three primary products: Axel Core, Axel Class, and the Managed Learning Services. So these are the three primary services offered under learning platforms. So in terms of Axel Corp is a corporate learning management system. So any organizations who would like to do their learning practices or anything, so our platform is there which aids and supports them in terms of their learning practices. Okay. So this year, from Jan to December 2024, we have acquired 17 customers for Axel Corp. And in terms of Axel Class, so we have acquired 3 customers, Flag Mania, Bartending Academy, Global Time, and Radiant Tech. And in terms of Class, is completely different. It is a kind of go-to marketplace for a edtech. So any edtech firm, any training companies who would like to monetize their courses, so Class is the platform for that. Okay, so there are several companies which are using our platform to monetize and extend their businesses through our platform. So we are supporting a lot of businesses grow through Class. And moving on to the managed learning services. Managed learning services is something which we started this year, which was introduced in 2024. Thanks to Mutaya for bringing this new services into our portfolio. So because when it came, so it was for an LMS, and the requirement was completely different. That's why I have detailed it. So this is the first services where we have went out and implemented a third-party learning management system, meaning we have implemented cornerstone LMSs in a external third-party international company, Epiroc. So basically our job was to basically implement the learning planning system into their organization. So we'll have to roll out the platform for their employees, we'll have to roll out the platform for their clients. So basically we started with setting up the process for Epiroc. What are the learning practices they have to follow? What are the process and guidelines we have to set up for the organization? What is the process for their internal employees, and what is the process for their organizations? Okay, so it was a really challenging task because it is not our LMS. We have to go and learn a lot about Cornerstone and do certain process documentation and in implementing the process. So this has been a really learning curve for us in many ways. And and it was a successful implementation, and it was well appreciated by client as well. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank project manager Usha, because she single-handedly managed this implementation for us. And moving on, let's talk about some of our achievements over the years. So I have some metrics and data here, so which I would like to highlight. So when we were actually checking, we were really surprised that we have, as a learning platform itself, cost 53 customers. And so in terms of the platform wise, we have broken up. So we have service 8 lines under the My Coach branding. And we have service or supported 30 clients through Axel Corp, which includes our Axel legacy. And of course, we have onboarded 10 clients so far on Axel Class. So besides, we have supported 4 customers on the OTS course through our platform. And of course, the managed learning services, which is newly introduced. And here I have also put in the distribution. So most of our customers come under the Corp, which occupies 57% of the overall customers. Okay. And moving on, so this year we have 21 new clients across all the three services, Axel Corp, Class and Managed Learning Services. And again the numbers for this year. So we have one new customer, Sriram Capital, basically Shakti Trust for My Coach, and we have 14 customers on Axel Corp. 3 customers for Class and 1 for Manage and 2 for OTs as well. Okay. And moving on in terms of client count year-on-year growth. So by the end of December 2023, we are 32 customers, and by December 2024, we have acquired 53 customers. So if you see the growth percentage, we have grown, compared in a year-on-year growth, we have grown by 66%, which is a tremendous achievement, because the first customer, because the first 32 customers, we took almost 5-6 years to accumulate all these 32 customers, and this year we had significant scaling. We have onboarded 21 customers so far, and this has been one of the fantastic years so far for learning platforms. Yeah. And not just on the customers, in terms of user count also we have scaled up. So in terms of Axel Corp, we have 5,000 users who are using the platform by the end of 2023. And this year, so far, what we have implemented and who are currently live and active, so we have brought in 10,598, which is 100% growth in terms of number of users. And we still have more customers who are yet to be onboarded. They are currently in implementation stage. So likely the number could increase. And in terms of Class, last year we had 6,628 users, and we have now scaled up to 9,592 users, almost scaled up 45%. And in terms of My Coach as well, so we had 86,000 users and moved on to 96,000 plus users, and we had scaled up 12%. So overall, in terms of user number, we have scaled up to 19% year on year in terms of user count. And these are the 53 clients, just a quick glimpse, okay. And next, in terms of what is the plan for 2025, so we have set our own milestones for us for 2025. So I'll put some quick glimpse onto this. So one is we are working on the Novac learning marketplace, which is currently under design and development. So we are still conceiving the ideas and opportunity features. So it is currently on the development table. So that is something which we are hoping to have by the end of 2025. And of course, we have also set our own milestones. So with 66% growth last year, we think we can definitely do 100% growth this year. So if we put in the right effort, give in the right features on the learning platform, so definitely we can achieve this 100 customers. So that is one of the plans or milestones we have kept ourselves. Okay. And also we would like to double the user count, because we would like to have double the customers. Of course, the user will also have to be doubled. So we'll be doubling the user count to 2 lakhs. And we also want to migrate. There are still customers who are using our Novac Axel, the legacy platform, which is the previous version of the Corp. So we'll also migrate all the users to the Axel Corp, and every customers will be using and operating through our own our tech team developed platform. Okay. And of course, we also have planned to enhance or upgrade our Axel Corp. So these are some of the plans for 2025. And again, before signing off, I would like to thank the entire team, so who have been instrumental in supporting me. or the entire process. So starting with the sales team, because they have been running behind customers, putting in tremendous effort, following up. So because I'm seeing them how much they are toiling, reaching out to the customers and making them understand or selling our services to the customer. So it has been a tremendous effort from the sales team. So thank you, sales team, for that. And of course, my own pre-sales team, headed by Vamshi and Reema, so who has done a tremendous effort in supporting the customers in terms of providing demo and consulting customers in the format. Okay, and of course the project management team, headed by Sai, and of course the my coach support team, who has supported the entire customers throughout the year and handling all their questions and the complaints and manage the customers in an excellent way. Okay, and of course I cannot close it without saying a thank you to the technical team, headed by Mr. Prakash sir, and ably supported by the product team, Joshua, Anup, Raghuveer, and of course the technical team, Saravanan, Bala, Narendran, and Vignesh, Priya, Deva, and of course the team has scaled up. So I would like to use this opportunity to thank everyone who has been behind the scenes operating and supporting us. Without your support, we would not have scaled up to this level, and this would not have happened. We would not have this success meet. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we are running short of 30 minutes of time. Okay, so we'll quickly jump into it. Not much of gyan from my end. So we'll get into our quarterly rewards and recognition. Clear? And okay, before that, we have one more slot for tech team to present. Okay, Saravanan.
Hello. Hello, good evening all. அன்றைக்கமாக எல்லாம் காஃபி குடிக்கிற டைமில் பிளேஸ்க்கே வரதை கட் பண்ணி கூப்பிட்டு வந்துட்டான்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஸோ அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் தட் எனிவே 6 மணிக்கு ஹை டீ கொடுக்குறதா சொல்லியிருக்கார் புவனேஷ். ஸோ ஓ பிரதீப், ஓகே, யா, ஓகே, ஃபைன். ஸோ just before that, like as Mani was saying, we have different products in our hand. So the first one is on the Axle, that is a legacy car, that is for the corporates, and class we have for institutes kind of stuff. So moving on to this, so these are all the major milestones, what we have achieved in the current financial year. The first quarter, you would have seen that, like the major one, what we have, launched is the My Coach. That is one of the brand what we have for our group companies, specifically for SFL and other group of customers. As like he said, right? I mean, there were some 8 customers are onboarded in our My Coach, and we were able to handle, like almost 1 lakh user base count. Without any major issues as of now. And apart from like a lot of other features like payment gateway integration for class and functionalities related to billings, like that is one of the features what people are really requested, and because that is where we get money from the customers, and that serve our purpose. And in the quarter 2, like as you have known that like we had legacy Axle, Novac Axle. That is what our team and even Novac we are currently using on. And in the quarter 2, our homegrown corp LMS platform has been introduced, and all those inflows from the legacy has been directed and diverted into our homegrown software, and LMS is Axle Corp. And in the same quarter, like we have launched mobile apps, and there are a lot of integrations between open market related products and with our LMS system. And in the quarter 3, we have spent even more time, almost some 6,500 hours of our entire developers, and we made sure our product is stable, so we will not be getting into any kind of trouble for existing customers. So we made sure our server and our infrastructure also be very much secure. As you would have seen, nowadays a lot of threatenings are happening and a lot of attacks are happening. So to make sure our software should be very well secured in our market. So that's also been taken care. And a lot of trainers, so they are the ones who are driving the companies to get the L&Ds move forward. So for them also there are a lot of reports were required, and those things also been developed in the third quarter. And in the month of January, one of the major feature, that is OTS, as he said, there are 4 customers being onboarded for the OTS, so the entire workflow has been revamped, so it will be easy for the management, basically administrator, it will be easy for them to manage their employees as well as the course management. And a lot of other activities also being taken care, that is additional reports related to MIS, that is also basically for administrative purpose. And the next major activities migrating our legacy Axel. There are some 20 plus customers are there currently, including our Novac. So all these things will be moved into our corporate flavor. So these are all the features what we have developed since April 24 until now. A lot of things maybe related to integrations, reports. So reports are the major area where it will drive the administrator or the L&D training head move achieving the goal of training basically and related to class, so that is another product. There also we had a few enhancements happened. That is one of the customers who are looking for OTP based login, so those things and all been implemented. And virtual learning, so as you are known, there are 3 types of learnings. E-learning, that's why our additional learnings are coming in, and Preethi is working on the content, and team will be integrating that in our OTS platform as well. So that's why a lot of things are getting improvised. And next thing is related to this is wish list and course rating. So those things also being integrated. We had all these features, but there were some minor enhancements also being taken care. And the rest are all related to kind of trends what we had so far. If you look at the way earlier and all Q1, Q2, there were some tickets inflows were high, and slowly you could see that in Q3, as I was saying about we were stabilized our products, so the inflows kind of reduced, and the more tickets have been responded and the resolution have been provided to make sure there will not be any repeated issues. And these are all related to our corporate product. And the next is related to our group customer, that is my coach related product. So here as well, if you see that Q2 we had a more number of tickets. That is basically due to the new the portal has been launched for the new customers. As you would have seen, 20 customers have been onboarded, 13 plus customers also onboarded. So there were some initial challenges for the users also getting into the system. There was some training related stuff. So those kind of tickets and all resolved, and our systems also been stabilized. So we expect in the coming future quarters and all, the tickets will be reduced. And this is related to the functionality, how it has been classified. So you would have seen there are complaints related issues. All those things have been sorted out. And if you look at the complaints trend also, from Q3 onwards, it has been drastically come down. And there were related to administrative related stuffs also been categorized. And next things we are working on, resolving those issues. So we'll be giving self-service kind of action for the administrator to fulfill their needs without coming to our support team. So, like when we analyze our like ticket systems, then we found there are major challenges happen related to course management and learner management, and the third one is to tenant management. So these are the areas where we put up our more focus on, getting the screens revamped and made it very user friendly, and it will be convenient for anybody who comes in as an OS people, like they'll be able to understand and do it without any hassle. So those are the things we focused and made it clear. And next is related to our roadmap. So as I was saying, like we had a legacy system, and we are now taking care of our legacy system also. Legacy system, it was actually like handled by some third-party vendor, so that is actually moved out, and we are just even providing support for that. Next thing is related to like better user experience, additional reports, like a lot of stuff, gamification to encourage and getting engagement with our learners to boost up their skills as well. Oh yeah, next things, as I told, migrating our customers, that is one of the major things what we have planned. The last is related to virtual learning. Currently we have already integrated with Zoom, that is already in place, and Teams also, which is coming underway. Teams is already there, but for the new platform we are just getting it ready, and we are rolling out in this month itself. Next is Google Meet, so that is also we will be integrating sooner. So last but not least, like hope you people would have received a lot of complaints related course that has to be completed related to ISMS and POST. Hopefully you people will be using that and get it completed, because that's where you will be using our LMS platform as well. And yeah, big round of applause to everyone, and great thanks to my entire team, and thank you all.
Okay, great. Good evening, all. So, மைக்கு கொஞ்சம் இறையுது, நம்ம ப்ரெசன்டேஷன் மாதிரி கொஞ்சம் டெரிஃபிக்காக இருக்கும். ஓகே, கிரேட். ஸோ லாஸ்ட் 1 வீக் எத்தனை பேருக்கு டேஸ் வெண்ட் குட்? ஓகே, டீம்.
ஓகே கைஸ், ஐ நோ புவனாஸ்ட பெரிய பிரச்சனை என்னன்னா நிறைய எக்ஸ்ட்ரா போடுவான். நான் ஹெச்ஆர் ஆவேன், கிளியர். எனக்கு தான் கஷ்டம் தெரியும், டைம் இல்லை. ஏன்னா another group of people are going to come to the meeting. Clear. Okay, let's run it quickly. I believe people who had joined recently, there are an R&R scheme which we run it every quarter. We pick up the best performer of each of the team. That is like under our vertical, there are 4 different divisions. Another one, first one is to start up with the technical team. Another one is like we have e-learning team. The third is about your immersive team. Then the LMS team. So each of these teams have an option to pick up the best performer for the month. Clear? Then they also have an option to pick up the best performer for the quarter. That's how the R&R goes. So now we will quickly call upon people month on month and the quarterly wise. Okay. So we like to call upon Preethi to give away the certificates for the e-learning team. Clear?
Third of the month, April, award goes to Ajit, UCT.
இவர் பேர் அஜித் கிடையாது, இவர் பேர் அஸ்வின். சரியா? அவர் அஜித்
ஒரு நாளைக்கு மாறி
இஸ் கெட்டிங் சர்டிஃபிகேட். இதுக்கு போட்டோ போஸ். டேய் போ, கிளம்பு நீ, கிளம்பு.
ஓகே, மல்டிமீடியா டீம் தினேஷ் குமார்.
தினேஷ் ஃப்ரம் மல்டிமீடியா. தினேஷ், நீங்க தானே தினேஷ்? தேங்க்ஸ். Guys, keep on clapping. You don't have to put your hands down. Next is Jayashree from production team. எவ்வளோ பேர் மிஷன் ஹெல்த்தில் என்ரோல் பண்ணியிருக்கீங்க? How many got enrolled in mission health? I know you would have opened up your Strava, right? I know. Okay. Round of applause for Jayashree. Next. Preethi from QC team. நான் இதுதான் அப்பவே சொன்னேன், ஃப்ரெண்ட்ல உட்காருமான்னு சொன்னேன் பாரு. Next, Naveen from multimedia team. Tamil Selvan from production team. Davanya from QC team. Media. Jude Gilbert. Star of July, Eric Peter from QC team. வாங்க ஹெரிக், வாங்க வாங்க சீக்கிரம் வாங்க. பிரபாகர், டீ, காஃபி. ஆமா. The big round of applause for Peter. Priyadashni from multimedia team. நீதாம்மா, நீயே தான் வா. இதெல்லாம் நீங்க எப்பயோ பர்ஃபார்ம் பண்ணது. இட்ஸ் ஜூலை மந்த் அவார்ட் கரெக்டா? அதனால தான் பிரியா டவுட் வந்துருச்சு. நானா லாஸ்ட் 4 மாசமா எதுவுமே பண்ணலையே, அப்படி சொல்ல மாட்டேன் நான். ஓகே. பசுபதி ஃப்ரம் ப்ரொடக்ஷன் டீம். வாங்க பசு, சீக்கிரம் வாங்க. You know, July is always a lucky month. You know why? I was born in July. Okay. Oh, you also born in July. Hey, super, Robin. Super. July la பிறந்த மக்கள் யாராவது இருக்கீங்களா? இவ்வளோ பேர் இருக்கீங்களா? Lucky babies. Okay. Next is Yabes. Yabes, நீங்க நடந்து வந்தாவே போதும். A big round of applause for the உயர்ந்த மனிதர். Frame கரெக்டா இருக்காப்பா? Okay, thank you. Avinash from QC team. வாங்க வாங்க அவினாஷ் வாங்க. கை தட்டுங்கப்பா அவினாஷ்க்கு. Agila from multimedia team. from production team. Vanga Mani. Anbarasi from IDT. Jerlin from QC team. Suresh from multimedia. Panni Agunu Kumar, Taimala Kumar. Muthukumar from production team. Any Bala Tambi Dana? Tingung Anna. Sarika from IDT. Sarika is an outstation person. Okay, Narendra Prakash from QC team is star of the quarter. Star of October, sorry. You know the template change panra. Ore template document idana. இப்போதான் அக்டோபரே வந்திருக்கோமா போட்டு அடுத்து Sanjeevi from multimedia team. Ravi Varman from production team. வாங்க ரவி சீக்கிரம் வாங்க. For ID team, again outstation employee. If she is watching live, big round of applause. Okay, Dharan from vendor management team. Nalan from multimedia team. Nalan வாங்க சீக்கிரம் வாங்க. Next. Anthony Leo. Stacy team. A big round of applause for Stacy. Jeevadharanya from QC team. Okay. Next. Jay Prakash from production team. Sorry, multimedia team. Tappa soltampa. Ella number team da, okay. Ujjain, how do you spell that? Ujjain, right? Eugene from production team. Eugene, right? Eugene. What does it mean? Well-born. ஷான் நீ பேர் தேடிட்டு இருந்தேல பாரு என்னாச்சு ஓகே டீசர் ரிலீஸ் ஆயிடுச்சு ஓகே வேதஸ்ரீ ஃப்ரம் ஐடி டீம் that's it from the e-learning team. Now our immersive team, Mr. Shanavaz. நீ வரையா இல்லை அவதாரம் நம்புறியா? வந்துரு தம்பி, நீ பேச ஆரம்பிக்காதவா. Vinod from Immerz, Star of April. எல்லாருமே நம்ம டீம் தான்டா, அங்க மட்டும் தான் கை தட்டின்னு இருக்காங்க, எல்லாம் சேர்த்து தட்டுங்கப்பா. Bhuvneshwaran from ARVR team. Arumugam from WebXR team. Arumugam, he's on leave. Why? பொங்கல் லீவ் இப்பயே போட்டானா? கவனிச்சுக்கலாம். பாலமுரளி from 3D team. Butler. Chokalingam, ARVR team. வாங்க சொக்கலிங்கம், கொஞ்சம் ஃபாஸ்டா வாங்க. தினேஷ் குமார் from 3D team. நீங்க வரலாம், வாங்க வாங்க, உங்களுக்கு எல்லாம் கணேஷ் MC. குமார் உட்காந்துட்ட, அடுத்தது படுத்துருவேன். விக்னேஷ் E. வாங்க விக்னேஷ். கௌரி சங்கர். செல்வ கணபதி. திருமலா ரெட்டி. அப்புறம் பேர் அப்படி போட்டிருக்க, 2 நேம்மா. பட் இந்த பேர் நான் நல்லா இருக்கும். Like this. Pooja B. A big round of applause for Pooja. We're ending up with the Immerz team now. We'll go on with LMS services. Maniraj. Thank you, Chan. Start பண்ணுங்க சார். Selva Priya from LMS team. ஃபோட்டோகிராஃபர் தலை சொல்றேன், பார்ட்டிசிபென்ட் தலை சொல்றேன். கோமலா from LMS team. Maniraj. A big round of applause for Maniraj. Again Komla. அது அந்த மாசம், இது இந்த மாசம். வாங்க. Rahman. Soumya from LMST. debate pochu. Then he felt that the right person to give it across. அப்படின்னு நானே சொல்லிட்டேன். Okay, let's start with the name first. Thank you. Sujata. Big round of applause for Sujata.
Muralidharan from Multimedia team. Ajit from production team. Surat from 3D team. Surat Kumar. Vignesh Vasudevan, LMS team. Lavanya, QC team. Abhinanda Krishnan, Multimedia. Avinash, production team. Avinash Chalian. Abhishek Pandian, ID team. Ajit Kumar, ARVR team. Prabhavati, LMS team. Sharda Devi, QC team. Karthikeyan, Multimedia team. Ravi Kumar, production team. Ravi Kumar. Sri Hari Priya, ID team. Kritik Veda, Webexa team. And the last award to Anand Raj, LMS team.
event gets over. Operator. Okay. See, probably when you're going to tag your pictures today in your social media sites, please try to tag Novac Learning, Novac Immerz, and Novac Technology part of it. Okay? So that's what we wanted. And one more thing, one special award today. It was supposed to be given to this person around at least 2 years back, but as he was kind of exported to another country, now we had imported him back again back to India. There's a long service award for a person who has served more than 5 years with us. But technically speaking, I think it was his 7th year, right? 9 years, Aicha. Okay, so it's his 9th year. So we like to call upon Sai Balaji for his 5-year valuable services with us as an award. Thanks, sir. கொஞ்சம் வெயிட் பண்ணியிருந்தா 10-year award கொடுத்துருக்கலாம் அடுத்த வருஷம். பட் ஓகே, 4 more months. Okay. We like to call upon the tech leads to be here, okay, for the technical team quarterly award to be given away.
Saravanan ji, please come. Sarath Babu, Varangal. Thiruvarasa sir. Balamurugan. Bala, please come.
இவங்கெல்லாம் அவார்டு கொடுக்க போறாங்க. Okay. So big round of applause for all these 4 gentlemen standing here. The first award for Star of the July goes to Shivaraman. இதில் எப்படி நிற்க வச்சு எப்படி கொடுக்க போறீங்க? யார் அவார்டு வாங்க போறா? நீங்களே முடிவு பண்ணிக்கோங்க. Gentlemen. Okay, done. Big round of applause for Shivaraman. Next, Prashant. BA Prashant, business analyst. Guys, எல்லாம் நம்ம டீம் தான். கைதட்டு. Next, Suresh Kumar Mariyappan. Balamurugan. Balamurugan நீங்க தானே? ஐடி கார்டு இருக்கா? A big round of applause for Balamurugan. Next, Raghuveer Reddy. Bhuvneshwari. Bhuvneshwari, yes. Next, Santosh Gokul C. Santosh. Vanga Santosh. A big round of applause for Santosh. Next, Charles Anthony. Next, Arun Kumar. Anakarai. டைம் இருந்தால் நிறைய ஸ்டோரி கேட்கலாம். என்ன Physical. A big round of applause for Arun. Next is Mohammad Umar. Next is Kader Miran. Next, Ranjit Kumar. We'll move on to the quarterly awards for Tech Team. Narmada. Narmada leave inniki. Thank you. Anup Narayanan. Kada kaada pottinu. Yogesh Raja. A big round of applause for Yogesh. The final award for the day goes to Ashika Banu. Kadasi award, nalla kai tharla. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Okay, I was rushing up things, but it's good. We are in on time now. Okay, so கொஞ்சம் நேரம் இருக்கு. ஏதாவது பேசலாமா? ஐயோங்கட்டீங்களா ஆரம்பத்திலே? டேய் சரி ஓகே. Good, okay guys, not much because இப்போ பேசிட்டு மறுபடியும் வந்து நான் மறுபடியும் பேசணும். ஸோ அதனால பெட்டர் நான் பேசுறது கம்மி பண்ணிக்கிறேன். Nothing big. Clear, we can kind of go for a break now. Okay. I believe the high tea is arranged. Okay. Tea, coffee, and think we have one more snacks to be taken into consideration. Clear. So you can disperse now. You can have a high tea, then come back here again. ஐடி குடிச்சு அப்படியே வீட்டுக்கு போயிடாதீங்க சரியா ஸோ கம் பேக் அகைன் வி வில் ஹாவ் அவர் சீனியர் மேனேஜ்மெண்ட் டீம் கமிங் டவுன் பை 6:30 in the evening so we'll have another 30 minutes break now okay so whoever wants to take selfie photo and things like that the floor is open please come back by 6:30 sharp okay 6:20 sharp clear thank you so much thank you guys is the last got settled down is it okay Mr. Rahul okay, there will be few words or few sentences which I will be repeating with some time back. I spoke about it. And once again, thanks a lot. Thanks for being here. And thanks for staying this far. And a big thank you or thanks for the team which has come down from the head office, senior management team, and also the other support function. Clear? And it's going to be an event or it's going to be a gathering for us which we were dreaming for quite a long time. In fact, like when we started around this business vertical as such few years back, our aim was to kind of reach some 50 numbers or to kind of reach some 75 and things like that. But now the year or the time when we progress and we are at a stage where we are about close to or more than 150 clients by this. A big round of applause for everyone in this room. People who had been working with us for quite a long time, people like Preethi, Shan, Mani, so and Usha or Sai Balaji, or there are a few more people who have been working with more than 7-8 years. They know the kind of the travel what we went on. So when we started up the activity as a team, it was more of an internal requirement. It is more of one of the requirement from the group company. But like with all the support and the kind of vision and the kind of ideation what the entire team had it could be able to build an internal requirement project team into be a kind of a business vertical by this time. I'm looking at much more a bigger milestone in the coming days. 150 is just a number what we had passed on. But now we realize that like the potential what we had gone or what we gathered so far for so many years can take us to a larger leap. I think we'll get to know about it through our management team also from some other colleagues who are sitting here. So to begin this event, more than a success meet, I take this stage or podium to kind of thank certain people who've been supporting us, who've been quite strong, instrumental in terms of getting the achievement what we are currently standing. Because 150 or 160 plus or 170 plus wouldn't be possible, or 170 clients to get on board wouldn't be possible as a collective effort from everyone in the team. My first humble thank would go to the entire team who's sitting here. A big thanks and big round of applause for everyone who made a contribution, starting from a trainee level of an executive who joined with us and who've been grown within the system to a senior level leadership team. Like all credits goes to each one of you. I'd especially like to thank kind of all the managers who've been quite instrumental, all the leads who've been instrumental in making things done, picking up the right talent and training them and motivating them kind of to get the desired output from what we planned for. Especially the three pillars who had supported us to a large extent, clear, in terms of getting this number done. I'd like to thank Preethi Shekhar, wherever you are, you can stand up. I'll thank Shanavaz, Maniraj, and our tech team, Saravanan. These four are the major pillars of getting these things done, and all credits goes to your team. Okay, Manish is going to call you in some time. Okay, and the next thank would be to the core technical team, Prakash sir and team. Okay, Prakash D and team here who's been supporting us for quite long in getting the product designed or in getting the kind of desired output. Still, there is a long way for us to proceed in the technical part of it, but we see it would be one of the strongest pillar in terms of for us to take up the leap to the next stage of it. Okay, the next major big thanks goes to the sales team, Mr. KD Singh and team, in terms of supporting us to get these numbers done. Because selling e-learning or LMS is not that simple as we think, and it's very intangible kind of a goods which we want to try to sell it to one of the most non-negotiable role in an organization called HR head or L&D head, and getting things done and kind of making it happen is like it's very tough. We know the pain of getting one client getting on board. That's the reason when a client says he's dissatisfied or when a client says like he's moving out of services, we don't get to that happen very soon or very easily from us. So we try to toil a lot to get a client. At the same time, we also put our own effort to kind of retain the client the best what we can. And I believe strongly that like most of our clients have got retained and they could be able to give more business to us. The only reason is all because of your customer service support, or indirectly whatever you do it in terms of the customer service support has played a major role. In terms of support, the sales team, we have a quite strong digital marketing team, Anisha and team. A big thank you for you. I don't get to see Anisha. Where is Anisha? Please. Anisha and team are the guys or the team members who made our brand more visible in the social sides. Also, in terms of generating leads or in terms of getting the marketing done on the digital format is amazingly done. Most of the sales being closed are from the digital marketing leads which have been generated. So thanks God, keep supporting us in terms of what we've done so far. Clear? One more team which I normally get to miss in any of the event when I speak about it. I also get kind of a pat on my back of saying that like you miss out every time. But madam, this time we're never going to miss you. I written in my kind of a sheet came here. There are other team which support us in the back is the accounts and finance team. Okay. The accounts and finance team play a major role for us in terms of getting a lot of the tenders done for us technically, plus also in terms of getting the financial transaction done with the customer. Okay, so in terms of quite surprisingly, we are one of the major player in the tender business now for e-learning businesses. If you could able to see in most of the tenders we are there and we have won most of the tenders. Even today there was a close call, But still, let's speak about that later. But to get these things done, a lot of back-end work happens in terms of getting the documents rightly, in terms of getting the data feed in rightly. So Veda ma'am, Vishwa, I think your team member, Nirupama, thanks a lot. And in terms of moment we get the client onboarded, then like we have to get their money collected on time. So in that, Vijaya madam is not here today. So Vijaya madam, Lakshmi madam is here today. So they are the strong players. A big round of applause for the team. Another which we couldn't see them here today, the infra team, Mr. Sendil sir and his own team. And if I'm not wrong, if you're not credible to see, I can see a major contribution from Sendil sir team through Prabhu, Mohan, Babu, and also Mr. Benny Thomas, who've been supplying the required hardware or in terms of connecting the network. So that's the core team which keeps our activity without any flaw on the back end. So big round of applause and thanks for Mr. Sendil sir and team. And the next team is the risk and compliance team, which always plays a major role. You don't get to interact with the risk and compliance team, but we get to interact with them. And we believe that like Mr. Murli sir's value addition towards whatever we are currently standing is more in terms of an insights for us. So Mr. Murli sir come with a lot of experiences in terms of managing these agreements and proposals, but it is beyond those factual agreements and proposals. Beyond in terms of how do we connect with the client, how do we negotiate with the client, a lot of things which we learn through them. And they are also a player or the kind of people who play a major role in terms of getting the legality point connecting between us and the vendor or the client more deeper. So thanks Lord, thanks Gautam. Gautam's also here today. Okay. Finally, we have our HR team, Mr. Prakash and his team. And most of you here today, not because of us, it's because of them. If they don't recruited you, then we would not get to see you here. And I believe their work for us is quite biased. They've done a lot of good thing for us in terms of getting the right minds. I like to thank Shankar, Buna, Shweta. I don't get to see Dijlin here. Dijlin. Okay, thanks a lot guys and getting all the... You ought to big a round of applause for the HR team. Because I see a lot of people are still in probation. So the probation confirmation is clear. So a big round of applause for them. And a final thank to our senior management team, our directors, Mr. Mahesh and Mr. Nandakishore. Because like they played a major role in terms of ideating whatever thought process we had it. And in terms of we discuss a lot in terms of towards the strategy or the service of the products. I think, sir, your guidelines in terms of shaping us or in terms of seeing our own self in the last 6-7 years are quite strategically done well. I believe, or we believe rather, like we are living up to the expectation of the senior management team. If not so, then we can discuss with them. Plus, we'll also get to know from them what do they expect out of us. Because like few years back when we met, we were only about 1/4 of this hall as a whole team. But now we could able to see the expansion of what we are today. And we also get to know the expectation from there and in terms of how do we see ourselves in this year and the coming years. That's going to play a major role for us. So big round of applause and big thank you for everyone. So more than me, the three major drivers of our vertical, the vertical heads, I would rather say, I would like to call them to the stage to share their experiences. Preethi, Shan and Mani, please. Vaanga. Adu kodi na mottum pesa mudiyum. Come. Share few experience of yours.
Once again, good evening. So good. It feels so good to have a hall full of our team, and we also have our senior leadership team present here, which makes it even more special. And 150, yes. Just a small reminiscence of how we started. 2018-19, so it was our first client for e-learning that we had. That is where our journey began. And today when we see 150 clients, it was not an easy work, and each of you have a role to play in that. And majorly it was by the senior leadership team who had the trust on us. And I always feel like, it was like a white canvas that was given to us and you allowed us, the three of us, to paint it in whatever vision, dream, ideas that we had, and you were so encouraging. That is what has led to a hall full of people here today. So we will carry on with the best, and we will live up to the trust and the faith that you have on us, and we will see that 2025 and 150 is going to double and triple very soon. So thank you so much for all the support, and I hand it over to Shan to continue.
Thank you everyone for gathering here for one of the most important day for Novac DLS. The most important aspect is that we learned a lot of things in this experience because everything was new for us, right? We were not even we never knew what is happening in the complaints team and other things. First time when we were interacting with Murli sir and all, it was completely new. It was like reading Greek, reading complaints and those papers and all for us. Even now, sir, it is like that only. He's laughing. I understand your mind voice. Right, so many aspects, like even interacting with the finance team, or many times I call him, right? I don't understand. The client is saying he's asking for this document. Can we provide? Because I cannot say yes or no. I have to ask him first and then only respond to him. So likewise, there were a lot of things that we learned in the journey. Even sales also, most of the things were new to us. Only when the proper sales team came, we learned a lot from them. In fact, thanks to the entire sales team, everybody we have interacted. Yeah, please, you can applaud for yourself. Right? Because we learned a lot from you, because you came from the industry, you had the experience of selling these, services and all. So we definitely learned a lot, and that is what we are, again, giving back to our team, because they are interacting with you closely, right? So they should know how to do it. And like Preethi said, I thank everybody, who has been part of this journey, right from the beginning, right? When we started in 2016, I believe, when we started with my coach and all, and then even now. So the legacy has been continuing. So thank you very much. Thanks a lot, everybody who has come over here, right, and accepting the invitation. There are people who have still not come, so we thank them also, right?
Thank you everyone for being here. So I'd like to take this opportunity to just go back a little. So in terms of how we started the My Coach, few things there. So initially we did not have a platform, so we were looking out for vendors to have our own platform to launch our courses. In fact, course development was also outsourced, and we were using external parties to develop our own content. And at some point, we all gathered together, the team was formed, and we started contributing, and we ideated about creating or having our own platform, having our own team to create our own content, and just for our own internal requirement at start. And so that gave us the confidence that what we can do and what we can achieve. And it led us with the belief that we can also market. We have a solid team with solid services in our hands, so we can definitely market outside. So that kind of confidence was built in with us, and slowly we got in the first customers like Sula, Vineyards for the content, and we had the data analytics for LMS. All these happened during the pre or the COVID period, so which gave us a very big boost in terms of a lot of confidence in going into the market. And later we had to promote ourselves as a brand. We had to attend several exhibits or several meetings, HRD conferences to brand ourselves and brand our services. So that's how much effort has been put in, and that's how the team has been built. So we thank the management for the entire support. As Preethi said, so they allowed us to paint, and Pradeep with his support and his vision. So we we are able to bring all our ideas up, and we are able to successfully make a product and service, and we have 150 plus customers now, and thank you everyone for that. Thank you. Okay.
I've been talking about so many people. I'm thanking, forgot to mention Pradeep, so he's one of us. So the autonomy what Pradeep gave to us was tremendous. So there was never a day that, he would say no to whatever idea, crazy thoughts that we come up with. So he gave us the freedom which, made us all to do what we are doing today. So thanks Pradeep for that, and on behalf of everybody.
It is not scripted, by the way, okay? Thank you. Thanks a lot, guys. Thank you so much. When they say legacy and legacy again and again, I still remember when Shan came for interview 14, 13 years back, you can't believe he had a very curly hair. Can you believe this? That's a legacy what he carries now, okay? Jokes apart, thank you. Thank you, guys. And I would like to call upon our director, Mr. Mahesh, to share some thoughts about our current stand.
Good evening. So let me first congratulate all of you for reaching this milestone of 150. Probably we are more than 170 today. We had our 50 client celebration way back in 2023, correct? No, 23 should be. So where we thought of having it at 150, and Pradeep has been relentlessly following up for this even for some time. Some order is getting postponed, and finally we are here today. So, those days, I mean, even when we had 50, the numbers would have been, employees would have been much lesser count. Yes. So the hall is full, and probably next time we'll have it in a different hotel, I think. Probably we'll have it. So looking back, yes, not all of you would have been there with this journey right from the beginning. We started off in 2015 is where we had our learning management system, LMS launch in Grand Chola. Way back in 2015 is for Sriram Life. Of course, that was not our in-house developed software, followed by which we started developing ourselves, moved on to content. So, probably as 2019-20 is where Maniraj, as rightly was telling, Sula Vineyards being our first customer. But then when we started looking seriously whether we could do something, it was Sriram Value Services, we formed Novac, we came in being. COVID struck. Both ways it was good. One way, COVID made us the learning vertical more, probably corporates started looking at learning as a more serious activity in terms of digital learning, I would say. Training started moving online. So that gave us an opportunity, even though we lost in between 1.5, 2 years would have lost. But actually it created a market for us. And that is the result where probably from 5-10 clients, we have grown to 150, 160, 170 today. As he was rightly telling, yes, we have got several RFPs. We would have won RFPs. Some of the RFPs we would have narrowly lost. It has nothing to do with our scores there, because there are different parameters which goes into winning an RFP. It is not only the score, technical score what you get, or what code we have given. But there are other parameters which goes into that, and a couple of things would have gone because of that. But keeping aside that, still we are empaneled with the who's who of the corporates here. If you look at financial services, as you know, right from State Bank of India, Bank of Baroda, Canara Bank, IDFC, Axis, of course, you say IOCL, Bajaj, all of them are customers. So it has, certainly the team has worked. It's a collective effort of all of you are sitting here, and probably some of us who are not here also, but for which you would not have been able to win so many customers. And repeat orders from the customers is certainly, which shows that we have been doing a good job. But otherwise, the customer will not give a second contract. The order value is secondary, but getting a repeat order from a client always shows the strength in our delivery system. It could be the quality, it could be the timely probably when we have been delivering it, yes, it matters. So that has been fantastic. So I'm sure that with the kind of effort and things like that, we should be certainly aiming for more, and we should be able to achieve more. As we all know, we are as Novac is concerned, even probably our clients are close to about 200. But 160, 170 will be only from the learning space. Significant number of clients are on the learning space. But on the retail space, on the insurance space, we may not have so many clients. But the numbers per se, yes, it's more on the learning space. Let us, we have an ambitious target which we have taken for this year. Still, we have another 2.5 months away. Hope that we will reach that number of 25. Let us see how it goes about. Certainly achievable. Let us hope that we will be able to do that. Having said that, yes, we have started looking at potential business in the Middle East. We have also looking at, we have also taken people to look at US, Europe markets. Hope that those efforts will bear results in the coming months, so that we will have more exposure to the team. So because working only with Indian clients is one, but opportunity to work with Middle East, we are already working, I know that. But more and more clients might get added up there. It could be Middle East, Africa, US, Europe. It certainly will give more opportunity for the people who are here. So as Preethi was telling, it is a white canvas which we have given, because as we don't know painting, we have given you. So, but of course, Pradeep, Preethi, Maniraj, Shanavaz, all are good painters. So it's okay. You keep painting. You have painted 170 logos. You can paint a few more, another 100, so that we'll meet again. Good luck and all the best.
No, our painting will not stop at another 100 more. We'll keep on painting, sir. Till you give us the more wall, we'll keep on painting that. Thank you, Dr. Sir. And we'd like to call upon Mr. Nandakishore, Director, to give some thoughts about us.
Good evening. To begin with, we will congratulate ourselves for getting 150 clients. And at 150, we wanted to have this meeting. By the time Pradeep organized, we became 170. In fact, way back in 2020, at the time of course, prior to Immerz 16-17, we started off our learning vertical. We were, as you are probably the people who are around at that point of time, they know that we started for SVS, ourselves. And then we started giving to the group. And we built our own platform. And one company approached us to buy the learning division along with the learning tech. We turned down. We said no. It was an enormous offer. It would have been very big for us at that point of time. We said no, we will continue. Today I am glad that we are bigger than the company which offered to buy us. So we are doing quite well in all our three verticals, if you call it as our fintech or insurtech and learning tech. We are doing quite well. So, of course, learning you all know. So I just will talk about other two. So, you know Shriram Finance, in the month of November, they clocked 3 lakh two-wheelers in a single month. And more importantly, our system supported it. That is the important part, right? And if you take our life insurance, general insurance, they both are growing at 40%. In fact, some of the numbers are so large. It's everything seamless. So, we probably growing at around 35 to 40%. And learning, of course, I did not tell you that we are growing, and I believe we will clock 500 very soon. So that is the kind of estimate. Okay, well, we may meet before, but I think that 500 probably will be our next target. Maybe it will take 1.5 years, I'm not sure. But I think we'll be able to make it. Today, we are one of the top 5 learning tech companies in India. Especially if you take corporate learning. So I don't want to get into K-12. K-12 is a different segment. that is obviously pretty large, but we are not present in the segment. If you take the corporate learning space, we are the top 5. And I'm sure that our target is to become top 2 or something like that. And if you like a learning business, of course, when you go to any any tech organization, the BFSI is the largest. Even in our case, amount-wise, it is the largest we have. But then, if you take learning alone, probably the current year itself, the worldwide market will be more than $200 billion. If you take the corporate learning, it could be smaller. It is around $30 to $40 billion. But if you take 2030, 5 to 6 years from now, we expect the corporate learning to be around $200 plus billion. So we are in the right segment. Even if we get a fraction of it, we are pretty large. Right? So our target will be to get at least 100th or something like that. That itself will make us pretty big. That is our goal, and that is what we are working on. And the content development side, yes, we are already doing a great job. And our platform, we have something to scale up. We plan to build our own platform, and that is something which hopefully will be ready by the end of this year. Currently, Moodle is available, but we would like to have our own platform. We are working towards that, and that is something hopefully by next year when we meet, that should be in place. And next year we may not be able to be in this hotel because there is no space available for our next team. So we should obviously be in some other hotel. So we'll hope to see you there. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. As you rightly said, probably next time you have to go for a bigger hall or bigger venue. We're already exhausted with this venue room. Okay, next I'd like to call upon our Chief Business Officer, Mr. Singh, to share some thoughts.
Hi. Good evening, all. So, one of the spoilers can be that whatever thoughts that you may have scripted, people already talk about it. So there is hardly anything that I could now think about it, but still staying around. Exceptional, I think Pradeep spoke about it. Exceptional work that has gone about near. I'm extremely fortunate with, like most of you, who actually jumped into a flying ship or a plane, whatever we talk about it, which is Novac, and learning for that matter. Fortunate enough to steer and scale to the number that we're looking at 150. As in a milestone, this is certainly there, but since I lead some of the pieces which are more or less market facing, so we talk about customers, we talk about businesses, we talk about stakeholders. Aside what it is there, that we are extremely uniquely positioned where we have a product, we have, which is basically we talk about a platform to go about it, we have a content services, and we have a top layer of meta services also that we put it across onto the learning business. When we look at the canvas about the learning, there would be hardly anybody that comes in closer to the propositions and offerings that we have to make it across there. So we were kind of there, and obviously this is a journey which will continue to build on that. The second layer, which is typically there, and Pradeep also talked about it, 170 customers that are there. It is now on us to ensure that we deliver to those 170 customers extremely successfully, make it across in a referral and reference points, as Mahesh and Nandakishore spoke about it, so that we can actually regenerate businesses to come in there. And the next layer will go about it also in terms of the market expansion that also Mahesh talked about it. We've had most of these 170 customers in our learning business from India. We're growing, in fact, abroad. In this year now, you would see some actions, demands that will keep on coming in fast from other markets that would also test us in terms of our propositions that we have it, and also would require us to change, accommodate new market requirements that will build them fairly well on. The other piece that is there, that we also in last year expanded our go-to-market strength from our physical presence. Earlier we had, in fact, Chennai, and we just had Mumbai as in our centers where we had in our sales footprints. Now we are in Delhi NCR, so we have a branch there. So we are in Bangalore, we are in Pune, we are soon going to be in Hyderabad. So from a market standpoint in India to capture it across, we are all going to be there. So that talks about the space that we are covering up. You've been doing an exceptional job in servicing, attending, building whatever your roles would be there. My gratitude and appreciation for all of you. And I would urge, in fact, and expect that you continue to do that businesses that you're doing. On us, it is certainly a responsibility to bring much more businesses in numbers, in volumes, in revenue, in profitability. So we'll kind of play around with all the milestones and yardsticks that are there in the market to deliver our best. Wish you all a wonderful evening ahead, and we'll continue to meet you soon again.
Thank you so much, Mr. Singh. I think we are ready to kind of take up any numbers you want to give it to us. That's how the team is geared now. And we'll also like to scale up more further for any new recommend a large scale volume. And next, moving on, we'd like to call upon our Risk Officer, Chief Compliance Officer, Mr. Muralidharan sir, to share some thoughts. A big round of applause for Murali sir.
Good evening. It is very nice to be here with such a large crowd to celebrate the success of our DLS called digital learning. I think first of all, let us congratulate ourselves because each one of us somehow or other contributing to the success. So we have to be very proud, and we'll congratulate ourselves for that. Like last time we said, like Mahesh told, we were here for 50 and said we will celebrate for 100. I was expecting for 100 that suddenly they are saying 150, but by the time we celebrate it is 170. I don't know whether by the time we go out from here, right, whether it is going to be 180. It is like it increasing. But that is good to have those kind of numbers coming in. And rightly, as Mr. Singh said that, and Nandakishore also told, right? See, it is to maintain that quality of work, right? So that we are able to get repeat orders from the same client also, because today every client asks for reference of our earlier clients. So definitely we are able to give referenceable clients so that we are getting again. It is not only the number of clients, like Mahesh also told, order value does not matter, but recently I have been seeing the orders are coming at the larger scale from 8 million to 88 million. So you calculate it. So because we are from lakhs to crores we are moving, because recent few orders are all big orders, right? So that's also increasing, because numbers, though we are saying that we need not worry about it, but that gives an importance, right? So like Shanavaz was telling, I don't know whether it is Vanja Pogachi or Vanja Pogachi or really is appreciating, or he is telling that something, because see, there are learnings for us also. While the number of clients increasing, right, earlier we used to have a single man army, that is the only person I was looking after that. Today I have 4-member team taken for some other purpose, also being utilized for the legal or writing the contracts here. And the pressure I am getting from sales, right, is, my BP is daily increasing. Even today, even today I get comment that sales team are telling that it is very difficult to get even small things from legal. I don't know what context they are referring. Right? But it involves, because today's scenario, everyone, even a small word today, final clearance document, when we were referring, he has added simply one word, right? I think that one word, without even telling us, he has added in the agreement. When I was about to sign, somehow, fortunately, we were able to look at that and point out to Meena. Then we said that is not acceptable. Because that, again, there is a cost involved in it. because we are in such a situation, so sales team or the delivery team, you have to cope up with us in case of any delay, because even small things which will make us or get into us into trouble. So we are here to help you, and we will be there to support you. In fact, like when he is adding the team, right, I am also planning. I never thought of adding 4-member team for this, but suddenly somehow I realized that there is a need for it. We increased it. We are going to increase some more also. So that is something which we need to. This is going so steadily in spite of the first client, Sula Wines. Right? Right? Oh, okay. Sula Wines, huh? Wine yards. Okay, wine yards. Some wine is there, no? In the name, whether it is in the name or something like that. Last time also I think it would afford it, because it's going, keep on going, and we will continue to that. I think each one of you is contributing to the success. Definitely, Mr. Nandakishore was telling that we are at the top 5 or top 2. Definitely, there will be a time where we are going to be the number 1 learning in terms of learning space. So it is great to have and nice to see you all, and probably we will see in a bigger thing for the next celebration. And thank you all. Wish you all the best in the near future. Thank you.
Most of us, we realize that like it is very easy to convince a customer than our internal legal team. The kind of iteration which goes and negotiation which happens with our team itself is quite challenging. Thanks a lot, sir. Thanks for all your support, because we've been working very closely on all the legalities, connecting point whenever we onboard a new client, and that's actually quite challenging for us to understand. As I rightly said, the legal terms are very quite complicated and quite tricky in nature to understand. So sir could able to interpret those things beautifully well, so that we don't get to see any legal issue in the later point of time. Thanks for all your support, sir. I'd like to call upon Prakash D to add some points. Yes, Nigada, D Prakash. A big round of applause for Prakash.
Good evening. So I have seen this team growing since 19, and then I got a chance of getting into this team recently, and then we wanted to have a good product, and along with that we need to have some process where we can scale it up. I mean, once we grow, the challenge is that when we try to scale, there are a lot of challenges which will come across. So whatever we are trying to do, and when we are small, we'll do the best of it. But when we start scaling up, then it will be difficult for maintaining the quality and then efficiency also. So when I was also doing the same sales earlier, I mean, a few decades back, when the client as a service, when we went to him then asking for increase in the price, they told that no, suppose you are supposed to reduce the price year on year. Then I asked him why. They said no, see, you should improve the process internally. It is, which means that your process has to be scaled up in such a way that you reduce the cost. So even Maruti does it now. Maruti actually gives a cost reduction on the subsidiaries, on subsidiary or ancillaries who are helping them to build the car. So that is what is expected when you scale up. So these are all the challenges we have when we scale it up. So all the best, and then wish you good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Prakash. And our final guest, Prakash from HR team. A big round of applause for Prakash.
Good evening, painters. Okay, no one is listening. Good evening, painters. You have been coined a term called painters from today on. Thanks, sir. Good evening, technology painters. Good evening, immersive painters. Good evening, content painters, everyone. Okay, good evening all again. Like when Pradeep started, I thought like he's giving vote of thanks. And I was like, okay, there are a lot of people who are going to speak, but he started with vote of thanking everyone. And just want to add one team. Jai Prabhu and Surya. It's okay. Like HR also was last, admin you forgot. Okay, we never bothered about that. Okay, and I was hoping that you will miss someone so that I can add it. Okay, thank you Pradeep for thanking so many people. Like, see, okay, I'm not going to talk so serious about business and other things because there are a lot of people who are senior to me. And this is salt and pepper, but still I'm just 45. Okay, many people have painted their head. Okay, I'm not telling Pradeep. So, no, I don't talk to risk. So let us avoid that. So there are a lot of discussions happened. And again, I don't want to go back to 2019, 18. It looks more cringe and so I don't want to get into that. But today, when I was coming from a college after a campus interview, okay, Facebook just gave a memory of a photograph which we took in the same day, I mean January 9th, 2020 in Turia. Okay, so me, Pradeep, Anish, Bala, Bopan, I thought like they'll all come today. So we had a small get-together party. So it was just 4-5 people, we came and had a party. Like today, I mean I saw that photo and I think Pradeep is doing a lot of manifestation. Okay, so now he does that. Every time when we have sit and talk, he say, "Machan, you need to do it, Machan." So and he used to talk a lot about manifestation also. I think he's seriously doing that because I could see the result today. Okay, so before getting into again too many things, like I really from the bottom of the heart want to thank 3 people: Preethi, Shanavaz, and Maniraj. Can you please stand up? உட்காரக்கூடாது. ஓகே, நின்றுகிட்டே இருங்க. அப்போ தான் நான் பாஸ் மாதிரி இருக்கும். ஸ்டாண்ட் அப் ஆன் த பெஞ்ச் வேண்டாம். வேண்டாம். ஸோ I was going back and again thinking about Novac digital learning services like ஒரு black and white movie மாதிரி. I will not take much of a time. I was just thinking today, என்ன பேசுறது. So whenever I prepare and come, I forget everything. So it is more of 100% extempore only. But today I was thought like, so how we can connect this celebration, success party. So Rajinikanth வந்து black and white colorல, he opens the gate, right? Okay, so that is how digital learning services started. We never knew like it will become a Manikam and a Basha. But still long way to go and say like குறி வச்சா யாராவது விடணும். ஸோ அந்த ரேஞ்சுக்கு வரத்துக்கு இன்னும் கொஞ்சம். Okay, so we are just in the Basha range, like, but still there is a long way to go. But again, Preethi, Shanavaz, Maniraj, thanksலாம் இல்லை. There is so much of responsibilities on you people's head. It is not on business that you have to take care, no other option for you, but people management, which we spoke a month before, had a lengthy discussion about people management. There are a lot of people who are dependent on you. Okay, one in terms of learning on technology, and the second thing is learning on the other soft skills. So you 3 people 100% know what is our culture is. That is very, very important. It's like a garden, right? You have all the trees, you have all the plants, some will be shrubs, some will be perennials, big trees, banyan tree, all those things are there, but everyone is connected through roots. So that is our culture. So organization culture is that. I know you will have less time in talking to people, but my sincere advice is like more time you have to spend talking to people, which is very, very important. So thank you, you 3, for taking, the pain to manage people and retaining many of them. You are the first point of contact for the retention. So thank you so much. Ukarlam. Thank you. இன்னும் முடிக்கல. Okay, so I will not go home happily. I don't want to thank accounts, risk management, because if I start for one person, நாளைக்கு காலையில் வேதா மேடம் வில் கம் டு மை கேபின். என்னை பற்றி சொல்லவே இல்லை பார்த்தீங்களா. லைக் ஸோ தட் நார்மலி இப்போ சொன்னாலும் வந்து நாளைக்கு என்ன விட்டுச்சுன்னு வந்து சொல்லுவாங்க கண்டிப்பாக. ஸோ ஐ டோன்ட் வாண்ட் டு தேங்க் அனிஷா. யுவர் ரோல் இஸ் ஆல்சோ லைக் டீம். ஐ மீன் ஓகே வேறு யாரையா விட்டுட்டேன்னா லைக் ஓகே sales team. The boss of sales is here. Like, why should I tell him? Like, then he will come and talk to me tomorrow. Prakash, I need to spend some 10 minutes with you. I'll not gone. So, okay. So, Prakash, I mean, lot of expectations. We are hoping some big things from the technology side. Okay. To when I go out, I also talk very proudly right now. You would have seen that in the Vanakkam HRD conference. Very proudly we talk about digital learning services. I pull my HR friends, come and said like, compel panni okkandu parunga. And after they see the recent product what they have showed, like, they were shocked. Prakash, like, amazing, yeah. Like, we never thought like, Novac is, you people have a digital learning and things like that. So, I mean, I feel very proud, to be a part of a big team today. But I was also part of, started some years before. So, thank you again, everyone. So last but not the least, I want to thank a couple of people. One is, boss, you said like you don't know how to paint. But that is okay. They are painters, they are doing. You are like Balachandra and Bharati Raja, who found Rajinikanth, the digital learning services, and hope we are expecting that support from Bharati Raja and Balachandra ever. And my HR team, Bonash, amazing job. So, how I used to run around, I hope boss will accept that. So he is doing that. So I could see, I mean, my reflection kind of thing. But romba disturb பண்றாரு. Okay. Call பண்ணாதன்னு சொன்னா he will call and ask like 2 minutes. சும்மா கால் பண்ணி பார்த்தேன், ஃபோன் எடுக்கிறீங்களான்லாம் கால் பண்ணுறாரு. லைக் don't do all those things. And your responsibility matters a lot, because when Maniraj and Meena, Preethi and Shanavaz don't listen, they come to you. And ensure that you don't take everything to Pradeep. Let us discuss and then sort out employees' issues. Okay, that's what we are for. Thank you. And Shankar, you're there, hiding. The person who never likes to take the center stage. Big round of applause for him. Me and Vivek, we are not getting BP. It's because of him. Thank you, boss. Digilin is not there, and amazing job, madam. Okay, welcome to the club. You started, but again, long way to go. Thank you. And one more person, I have thanked admin. Vivek, thank you so much, brother. Okay, you have taken most of my headaches right now, and parallelly giving me headaches also. Thank you so much for that. Ensure you take care of Shankar, and so that he will directly take care of the entire DLS team. Thank you so much, painters. My friends. Okay, thank you so much. Let us meet in a very bigger event. Adukku vera na prepare pananum ippayila irundhe, because events logos are getting added so faster. So we will meet in a very bigger venue, and hope that celebration will be much more bigger with lot of music and music. Okay, so thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. கடைசியில் ஒரு வேர்ட் சொன்னீங்க, இன்னொரு வேர்டு மிஸ் பண்ணிட்டீங்க. மியூசிக் அண்ட் music. Okay, good. So you have proved that like your HR inputs are given to the team. Thank you. Thanks a lot. And once again, it's more than a success party. It's become more of a thanking party to each other. I don't know where it started, but anyway, it's good to go. So we like to have a cake cutting ceremony done. So the cake is ready. We can bring it here then. As the floor is open, anyone like to share your thoughts? Veda madam, Vishwa. Okay, Viswanathan is his name. Okay, as like Viswanathan, he is quite strong in terms of getting the or decoding the tenders on the requirement of it. So most of the tender documents and most of the RFPs which I was talking some time back, like his support is quite instrumental in terms of making us to understand more better on those things. And they had extended their working hours in terms of getting the upload done. And thanks a lot, Vishwa. Thank you.
Congratulations, team, firstly. This, I would like to, before coming here, I just look last 4 years, the tenders, what we did. And we have a success rate of 80% in getting the tenders. So that is enormous, by the way. And the balance 20% also we couldn't get because 15% we had that MSME criteria. Otherwise, we would have got the major tenders in place. And this 150 customers, what we are is not just 150, which I feel we are knocking so many doors. And we are creating an entry point where 150 will soon become 15,000 and go on and go on. So I would also sometimes feel that so the LMS team and content team, whenever they come for tender approaching, it's an unpleasant marriage. Because Mahesh sir, they used to come at, if the RFP submission date is tomorrow, they used to come at this morning at 10 o'clock and say that you have to upload the tender. So it is as difficult it is, but it is quite learning and it is fun, and we would like to create more memories and ensure the brand is full in the upcoming years. Thank you so much.
In fact, I think the real heroes for all, I'm sure the entire team is there, for this 150, 170 number that we're talking about, right? And their representatives there. I'll just request, in fact, the sales team to stand up there. Mutaya, Dinesh, Robin. Come here, Syed, Madan, Rahul. And they're just representing for people back in Mumbai, Pradnesh, Siddesh, Veer, Deboshri, and Sneha in Bangalore. And then we have Nishant in Pune, Iftikhar, Indrajit, and Shreya in Delhi. I would just ask, at least, in fact, a couple of you to just share some of the thoughts in this journey of building up to 170, 150 number that we celebrated. Mutaya, you want to go first?
It's been 2 years with Novac, and it just looks like a blink of an eye for me. And last year, somewhere around September, I kind of transitioned into sales. And I kind of love this journey as well. And so far it's been so good. We seem to see some good numbers coming in place, good logos coming in place, and good new geographies as well. So thanks to all the team who are supporting us. Thank you.
So thank you everyone for your support. So I'm sure without this entire team, these numbers wouldn't have been possible, because acquiring a deal is something and delivering is something which is more important than that, right? So yeah, of course we acquire deals, but it is with your support we get the services done properly, and we of course get more references from there, because every client we onboard, the first thing they ask for is references, like who are your existing clients, who are your existing customers, right? So we give those numbers in confidence because of the service that you are delivering to those clients, right? So for that, a huge round of applause to everyone. So thank you for that. So yeah, we are rapidly growing, and we expect this quarter to be much more bigger. And since Jan, Feb, March are the best quarters for e-learning, so we hope to grow faster. With your support, I'm sure that's possible. Thank you, one and all.
Again, I am planning to use this opportunity to thank you every senior management and every one of you who created this opportunity, who made all of them to create this opportunity, right? So I think just a few months before, we had a celebration of 100th client in our previous office, and now it's new office, and we reached at 150 so near, right? So acquiring sales, Robin said, acquiring sale is not at all, not alone fulfilling the client job. So client is important to us. To make them happy, right? So delivering the right result, bring us more deal. And when it comes to an ARVR, most of the sales has been retained from the existing client as well. So whatever the clients that we had, Even Indian Railways has been given 2 deals, and Pidilite we have been continuing with it. And Personal Adjustment, they have been keep on doing business with us in terms of an year. So retaining the business also one of the most important things that is happening because of you guys alone. So when we're delivering the results good, client will be stick with us for a very longer time. And thank you all the senior members and Shanavaz and team. And I started this career in, purely into AR and VR, but now I'm also doing e-learning and I'm also looking into LMS as well. So keep supporting us and keep getting a good amount of numbers in terms of clients in upcoming days as well. Thanks a lot. Anybody?
No, the moment we called them, the moment they walked in, they were all looking like a bouncers. I thought like they were going to come and beat us, but amazingly done, great work. Dinesh, you have to share your thoughts. Come.
So I am taking this opportunity to thank everyone, as Robin and other team mentioned. So bringing business, it's yes, we are taking care of it, but at the same time delivering and meeting the client requirement at the time and the quality is very important. Otherwise we couldn't get our recurring businesses or any other things actually. So thank you so much for entire supporting, especially finance team. Mostly I am engaging with them for the tenders and RFP. So I thank finance team and of course Muralidharan sir. So everyone will agree to that. Okay, thank you so much team. So please give your support. So we will give more. So we will reach this 150 to 250 and we'll keep goes on. Thank you so much.
If you shortly go back to history, I'd like to thank one person where the entire system got seeded in. Okay, that Rahul Jain. He was the first person to get our first client. Whomever we speak today, Sula Vineyard, he is the guy. Yeah, but does not mean he drinks. He never drinks, but he got the deal cracked. And I think still he's in touch with that person who's given us the deal. He's talking to that person for quite some time. So Rahul, your words.
Yeah, actually the journey started, when the journey started, I was the first to, I was lucky actually to get the first order. It was a coincidence, I was also instrumental in getting the 100th order. And after that I had moved to Ziva, selling of Ziva alone. I would like to first appreciate, when we started we were around 30-member team, today we are 200 plus. There has been tremendous growth, good work.
Prabhakar, Madan. Okay, thank you. Thanks a lot, team. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, Madan. A big round of applause for Madan. Normally, you don't get to see a multi-crore deal for an e-learning requirement unless until it has been floated by the biggest company in India or some other conglomerate. So rarely we get to see a large volume order, okay? And recently, most of you are aware, which we have circulated in WhatsApp and other messaging services, that like Indian Oil Corporation floated a deal for multi-crore order value. And it was quoted by it was quoted by many companies across India, even including the biggest, what we call it as the consulting group like EY, Deloitte, and other people. But with all your support in the past and with the current support team of everyone, that we could able to crack the deal. And Madan was instrumental in getting the deal done. A big round of applause for Madan. Thank you, Madan. Thank you so much for the deal. Thank you. I think that particular deal would help us furthermore to accelerate in different various paths, and we're looking at a strategical decision to kind of how do we exploit or kind of leverage this particular deal. So thanks a lot for all the support. Okay, to The cake looks very beautiful. I don't know how we're going to cut the cake, from which part we're going to cut the cake. To cut the cake as a part of the ritual, so we'd like to call upon the three major pillars to do the honors. Shan, Preethi and Mani, please. A big round of applause for all the three. கேக்கு பார்த்தோன்னே ஒரு பாட்டு நமக்கு ஞாபகம் என்ன பாட்டு வரும்? ஹாப்பி பர்த்டே. அது இல்லை, திஸ் இஸ் நாட் த அக்கேஷன் ஃபார் ஹாப்பி பர்த்டே. A big round of applause again. Thank you. கேக்கு பாவம். ஓகே. Thank you so much, guys. You cut the cake and take the piece and enjoy it. We'll serve this along with our dinner buffet. And this is the point where I'd like to thank the admin team. It is not something which I missed out earlier, okay? Thank you. Thanks the admin and the facility management team, Jay Prabhu, Surya, Anish, who are relentlessly supporting us in the last few days of time to get things arranged. Plus, those are the team members who've been kind of doing so many activities behind the desk in terms of getting your office decorated for every occasion, in terms of getting a lot of activities done at different intervals. So thanks God for all the three. I couldn't see them, but still the thanks goes to them. A big round of applause for all the three. So we are almost at the end of the event today, okay? And but before I close the day, I'd like to call upon Anisha. Please, Anisha. Anisha currently heads our digital marketing team. And just some time back, all our digital media posts were all done by them in terms of making our brand more visible in the social community side or in the kind of the other print side. It's all belongs to their team's contribution.
I think then I speak. I would want my team to come here, please. Because Pradeep was telling like 3 pillars. The ones who are there in my team, everybody are pillars. So me just alone talking will not help. So few people are not here. One is Miss Sushma. She actually handles the content part. We call her Angilam. I think people will know. So unfortunately she had to leave, a bit early. She was here, she just left. And I have Nasiha here. She handles our PPC campaign. I have Vicky, Vignesh actually. He is into SEO and he is also a digital marketer. I have Ulag. Ulag is actually our SEO person, newly joined but doing a tremendous job. And I have Rahul. He is our all-in-all actually. He is the content person. He is a journalist himself, a sports journalist. But he is the one who handles all of our events and all sort of other internal communications. And we have Hamsini, our creative mind. Whatever the creative post you guys are seeing, it's all comes from her. And I just, want to mention, without them, whatever, they were actually appreciating for this clients, this 167 or 70 clients, right? I think it's all actually the marketing driven conversions. Not all, at least 117. So please give them the credit. And we don't think 150 clients or 170 clients as the big moment for us. There was one time Shan and Pradeep called us personally and told like when Indian Railways was looking for some sort of services which they want, they actually mentioned that we are the one who were actually coming on top on all of the search results. So we don't see these numbers at all. We actually take that as the credit for us. Thank you.
Thank you, Anisha and team. Thanks for all the support. சரி, உங்கள் சின்ன டீம் நீங்கள் பில்லர்ஸ்னு கூப்பிட்டீங்க, இது ரொம்ப பெரிய டீம், நான் தான் திரும்ப பில்லர்ஸ் சொல்லணும். Okay, thank you guys. Thanks for all your support, and sir, definitely yes, the numbers what we're anticipating, we'll get it done, and we are moving towards that way. So wish a great luck for us, and let us move on this. Thank you very much. We'll wind up the day today. Your dinner is served on the same place where you had an IT. Okay, thank you all. Thank you so much. Thank you.